Hi everyone, welcome back to Learn with Gowthami channel. In this video, I am going to share with you some of the tips that would be useful to you while presenting your question paper in the examination. I am going to discuss subject wise. Okay, so without any ado, let's start the video. First, coming to general science, you need to focus more on diagrams. If you can draw the diagrams neatly, then make advantage of it. Draw neat diagrams using a sharp pencil. Don't draw diagrams using pens. Use pencil. Don't forget to label the diagrams and don't forget to put a heading on the diagrams to which question it belongs to. It has many advantages. If you can present a diagram good, then the examiner will feel that you have some concept in you, and even if you write the description of the diagram less, then you will be able to gain marks. Okay, one more thing is that be direct in answering the question, to the point while answering. Don't write stories or don't lag the answer, just be into the point. I have told you in my previous video how to write direct answers and how to write answers in which they asked you to differentiate. If you want, you can check that video. The video link will be provided in the iCards and at the end of this video. Make sure that you are writing answers point wise while coming to general science. Instead of writing it in paragraphs, try to write in points. If the question is for 2 marks, then make sure that you are writing at least 4 points. And if the question is for 5 marks, you need to write more than 6 points. Okay, you need to practice it while you are preparing for your exams only. You need to practice writing versions within time during your practice session itself. Next, coming to social studies. While answering social studies paper, make sure that you are using your creativity also to present an answer. I mean to say that if they ask about a particular topic, for example, if you are answering a question from history, it itself says that you need to write a story. I do not mean that you need to write stories about movies. For example, the question is like, write a brief note on the struggles faced by the Indians during a particular period. Then instead of writing point wise, make use of your creativity and write in paragraphs. First, you need to write the introduction. Next, you need to put your whole content in it. In the second part, I mean the body of the answer. And at last, you can write a small conclusion. Okay, in this way, you need to answer the question. It must give an impression that you have presented the answer well. And while coming to map pointing, be sure that you are pointing very clearly, and after pointing it, circle it and label it. Don't forget it. And the mistake everyone does is that they do map pointing, but they do not write the question number on the top. Make sure that you are putting the question number on the map pointing right hand side or left hand side on the top and circle it. And also take care that you are not covering the question number that you use at the end to tie the answer sheets. And while coming to civics, you can write in both the ways, either in the form of paragraphs or in the form of points, but it would be very better if you write in paragraphs. And coming to economics, we have sums right in economics. So attempt only those questions that you are aware of. Don't do more mistakes or don't make your paper look odd while doing those sums. In economics, generally we have sums and graphs also. So while attempting them, make sure you are using your pencil and scale. Don't forget them. For any exam, whatever the exam may be, you need to make sure that you are carrying all your stuff that are needed to attempt the exam. While drawing a graph, use your scale and pencil, and while doing sums, present it clearly. Don't do more rough work. Next, coming to languages like Hindi, English and Telugu, or whatever your native language may be, focus on spellings, because many of us write spelling mistakes, do more spelling mistakes. and make sure that you are writing the answer in time, and keep in mind of the word limit. Word limit is essential while answering languages paper. And one more thing is that while answering the bit paper, if you are well known with the answer, then only attempt it. Otherwise, keep it a blank and at last answer it. First only don't write the answer that you are guessing and again scratch it and again writing and again scratching and again writing. Don't do that. In languages, the thing is that if you have beautiful handwriting, you can impress them very easily. So take advantage of that. And while writing exams like Hindi and Telugu, not only in languages, but while answering the question paper, make advantage of your handwriting. Maintain a good handwriting. I have told you so many times that it is okay to do mistakes in many of my videos, but it's okay to do mistakes while speaking, because it is a practice that we are doing in order to improve ourselves. But as this is an examination, it's not okay to do mistakes because we are awarded marks, right? So don't make grammatical mistakes, don't make tense mistakes. Make sure that you are learning grammar to study, because now you are seeing English, Hindi and Telugu as English, Hindi, Telugu or whatever your native language may be as a subject, right? So make sure that you learn all the concepts in depth and then present all your skills in the examination. It is not at all okay to do mistakes while attempting your question paper. Next, coming to math paper, you need to maintain a format while answering it. The format should be like, first you need to write what is given in the question, next you need to write what is asked in the question, I mean what they are asking you to find out, and next write the formulae that you use solving that question, and next solve it to show the proof how you have solved the question, and finally you need to put the answer in the box along with the units. Don't forget the units. In math, many of them do a biggest mistake. They think that it is a small mistake, but it is a biggest mistake. That is, they forget to write the units after answering. In the question itself, it will be given like centimeters, hours, rupees, etc. Those are called units. So make sure you are writing those units. If only numericals are given in the question and they did not give any units, put the answer in a box and write units. For example, 28 is the answer you got by solving the question, then you will write 28 units. Okay. While drawing a graph, make sure you are using your pencil and scale. And one more thing everyone forget is that if you are solving any question on the graph paper, make sure that you are labeling the x-axis and y-axis. It is must and should. Many of them forget this. Keep in mind. While answering the math paper, make sure you are drawing margins on both right hand side and left hand side, in which on the left hand side you can do your rough work and cross it later. For all the remaining subjects, only right hand side margin is enough. I know that they will be providing rough work sheet at the end, but it will be very easy to you if you do the rough work beside the question that you are solving. Attach your graph paper to your answer sheet at the end. There may be chances of getting lost. So what you do is that attach your graph paper in the middle. It would be very helpful if you attach that graph paper right after the question where you have solved it. Finally, what I want to tell you is that maintain good handwriting, and given you many more tips regarding the presentation and how to write and do's and what things to do, how to do in the exam in the previous video. Don't forget to check it out. So if I have mixed out something, I wish you would add them in the comment section so that many other students will be getting benefit from them. I hope everyone will do well in their exam. All the best for your exams. Don't panic. You have done a lot of hard work and you are going to succeed. Just be strong and attempt the exam. Be confident enough. Thank you so much for joining me. See you soon in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment on which topics you want me to do a video.